I'm convinced that Trump is trying to lose this election at levels no one's ever seen before. They're patriots. I mean, if it wasn't enough, I mean, he goes after the Latino voters here in this country, people that are legally allowed to vote, goes after them all the time at levels no one's ever seen before. And he goes after, the Venezuelans there in Aurora, Colorado, there that ain't doing nothing wrong, but I mean, he attacks them at levels no one's ever seen before. And then that wasn't enough for him, so then he starts attacking the Haitian communities there in Springfield, Ohio, at levels no one's ever seen before. And those Haitians, there's like 500,000 in Florida that can vote, and they're going to vote at levels no one's ever seen before, y'all. So I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, he needs all the votes he can get. He needs votes at levels that no one's ever seen before, y'all. So then he goes and has him some sort of Klan rally meeting there up in New York, of all places, and gets some comedian guy that just starts telling racial jokes at levels no one's ever seen before. And they weren't even funny. So I guess they weren't really even jokes, just attacking people at levels no one's ever seen before. And goes after the Puerto Rican population in this country at levels no one's ever seen before. And I don't know if Trump realizes this, but there's nearly 3 million Puerto Ricans in Florida alone. And they're going to vote, y'all, at levels no one's ever seen before. And so that's going to help him lose this election at levels no one's ever seen before. So then I turn around and I see he's doing this Georgia hate speech rally thing that he does. And he was telling his lies like he always does, at levels no one's ever seen before. And the people started getting real bored listening to that speech at levels no one's ever seen before. And then I started noticing that the seats started emptying out at levels no one's ever seen before. And it got emptier and emptier, and he kept lying and lying and lying at levels no one's ever seen before. And getting towards the end of that, he was just talking to a bunch of empty seats at levels no one's ever seen before. So I don't know what his strategy is. Obviously, it's not to win the election, see, because Kamala Harris already kind of had this thing in the bag, really. And then he goes out there and gives himself his own October surprise at levels no one's ever seen before, and ensures that she's probably going to win the popular vote at levels no one's ever seen before, and maybe even the Electoral College at levels no one's ever seen before. So, hey, we can't get upset with the rest of America because he's the one that sabotaged his own campaign. It's his fault, y'all. He's the one that's dumb, y'all, at levels no one's ever seen before. And so we can't go out there and be mad and stuff like he's wanting us to be, and go out there in the streets and rioting and stuff like that in his name, y'all, at levels no one's ever seen before, because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's in charge of the military, and they'll take care of us at levels no one's ever seen before, y'all. So we just go to lick our wounds is what we need to do. And like I've said before, we need to lose with dignity and grace, okay, at levels no one's ever seen before, all right? And then move forward, because Donald Trump sabotaged his own campaign at levels no one's ever seen before, all right? Inmate Trump 2024.